All right, so let's talk home gym.
Those gyms.
You want the convenience, the freedom,
Yeah.
all those sweet gains, but you're also kind of watching your budget. Makes sense.
Makes total sense.
That's why we're doing this deep dive today.
All right.
We're looking at some expert reviews and guides.
Okay.
Specifically, we've got Fortune Recommends, Garage Gym Reviews,
Yes.
and a really thorough one from Garage Gym Lab.
Excellent sources.
Our mission today is to help you build a really awesome home gym
Yes.
without totally emptying your wallet.
Without breaking the bank and maybe even
Yeah.
uncover some cool gear you didn't even know existed.
Exactly. Maybe we'll find some hidden gems in here.
We'll see if we can surprise you.
Yeah. Now, I think a lot of people wonder,
Yeah.
is a home gym actually cheaper
Mm-hmm.
than a gym membership in the long run?
Right.
Like, it seems like you're shelling out a ton of cash up front.
It's a common question.
Yeah.
But Garage Gym Reviews actually makes a pretty compelling argument that yes, it can be cheaper over time.
Okay.
They even suggest that you could be saving money in under 3 years.
Really? 3 years?
3 years.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but like what factors
Yeah.
really go into that calculation?
Well, think about it this way. A good quality barbell
Yeah.
or squat rack is built to last potentially a decade or more.
Right.
That's a one-time purchase that keeps on giving.
Whereas a gym membership
Right.
is a recurring cost month after month, year after year.
It is.
Those fees add up, especially if you go for a fancy gym.
Absolutely.
All the bells and whistles.
Yep, all the bells and whistles.
And then life happens.
That's true.
Motivation dips. How often are we really using those memberships?
That's a great point. You know, a home gym is
Yeah.
always there no matter what.
It is.
No excuses about traffic or gym hours.
I love that. Okay, so let's say we're sold
All right.
on the potential cost savings.
Mhm.
Where do we even begin?
Yeah.
What are those essential pieces of equipment?
Okay, so both Garage Gym Reviews and the Ultimate Guide
Sorry.
recommend focusing on a few core items. First, a barbell,
Okay.
a squat rack weight plate, the bench,
Mm-hmm.
and surprisingly, a jump rope.
A jump rope.
A jump rope.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Simple, effective, takes up no space.
Right.
But let's go back to the barbell and squat rack for a second.
Okay.
Why are those considered so foundational for strength training?
Well, a barbell is your workhorse. It's the basis for so many compound exercises
Okay.
that engage multiple muscle groups, squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, the list goes on.
And a squat rack? I'm guessing that's mainly for safety.
Absolutely. A good squat rack allows you to train safely,
Okay.
especially when lifting heavy. It gives you peace of mind knowing you have those safety bars in place if you need them.
I've heard people say, buy once, cry once when it comes to gym equipment.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means investing in quality equipment upfront. Might seem like a bigger hit to your wallet initially, but it saves you money and headaches down the road.
Okay.
So let's say you buy a cheap $100 barbell.
Okay.
It might work for a while,
Yeah.
but chances are it's going to wear out or even break, and then you're back to square one buying another cheap bar.
And probably crying a little more each time.
Exactly, and then you're crying every few years. But if you spend, say, $300 on a Rogue barbell,
Okay.
that's a lifetime investment. You won't have to worry about it breaking down.
Right.
And it's going to perform better, which makes your workouts more enjoyable.
Okay. I'm starting to see the logic here.
Good.
Quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
So let's break down these essentials, starting with barbells.
Okay.
All the sources are pretty adamant about not skimping here.
Right.
What could happen if you go for a super cheap barbell, besides the whole crying every few years thing?
Well, one of the sources had a cautionary tale
Oh, no.
about cheap barbells having sharp knurling that can tear up your hands. Plus, cheap bars can have pinned sleeves, which limit how much weight you can add.
Yeah, that's definitely not ideal.
Not ideal.
Okay, so what are some of the recommended barbells for someone trying to build a home gym on a budget? I'm ready to take notes.
Okay, first up is the Rogue Bar 2.0.
Right.
It's considered a multi-purpose workhorse
Okay.
and comes in at under $300, which is incredible for the quality you get.
That is impressive. And I read that Rogue even has something called the Boneyard,
Yes.
where you can find slightly blemished bars at even deeper discounts.
That's a great tip for saving even more money.
Yeah.
Now, for those who are serious about powerlifting,
Okay.
the Rogue Ohio Power Bar is the gold standard.
Ooh, fancy.
It's IPF approved and beloved by the pros.
And has something called center knurling. What's the deal with that?
It's all about grip center knurling, provides extra grip on your back when you're squatting, which is crucial when you're moving serious weight, helps keep that bar from sliding around.
Makes sense. Okay, so we've got the higher end Rogue bars, but what about something truly budget friendly?
For that, we have the Demoose Regional Barbell.
Okay.
It comes in under $250 and boasts a hard chrome finish.
What's the advantage of a hard chrome finish?
It's super durable and resists rust and corrosion. Plus, this bar has a high tensile strength,
Okay.
meaning it can handle a ton of weight without bending or breaking. We're talking 190,000 psi here.
Whoa.
Think of tensile strength like a rope's ability to withstand pulling. The higher the psi, the stronger the bar.
Wow. I never thought I'd be talking about PSI when choosing a barbell. Okay, so we've got our barbells sorted now. Let's move on to squat racks. Safety is obviously a big factor here.
Yes.
But what else should we be considering? Okay, so I'm picturing myself squatting all this heavy weight with my awesome new barbell, feeling super safe and confident thanks to my squat rack.
Yes.
But wait, what kind of squat rack are we talking about here?
Both of our sources recommend a power rack
Oh, well.
over a squat stand, especially if you're training solo.
Safety first, I get it. But I gotta admit, I'm kind of tempted by those shiny, tricked-out racks with all the bells and whistles.
We've all been there. It's easy to get caught up in the gym bling, but remember, function should always be the priority, especially when we're talking about squat racks.
Right, you got to keep those priorities straight.
Yeah.
So what are some of the budget-friendly power racks that our sources recommend?
One that stands out is the Titan Fitness T3 Power Rack. It's a fantastic value, especially considering all the attachments you can add later on.
What attachments? Tell me more.
Well, the T3 is made with 2x3-inch tubing, which is a standard size compatible with a wide range of attachments, so you could start with the basics.
Okay.
And add things like dip bars, a lat pull down, or even a weight storage system as you go.
So you can customize it as your fitness journey evolves.
Exactly.
Love that.
It's a great way to build your dream home gym over time without breaking the bank all at once.
Yeah.
Another solid option, especially for those with limited space, is the REP PR1000.
Okay.
It's made from sturdy 14-gauge steel and gets great reviews for its stability.
And if we're talking really tight on space or budget,
Yes,
there's the Rogue Fitness SML2 squat stand.
that's right. While not a full power rack, it's still incredibly solid and has a smaller footprint. It's worth noting that the SML2 features west side hole spacing.
Hold on. What's west side hole spacing and why should I care?
West side hole spacing basically gives you more options for adjusting the height of your J-cups and safety bars. It's all about precision and finding that perfect setup for each exercise.
Ah, so I can really fine-tune my setup.
Got it.
Okay, so we've covered barbells and squat racks now. Let's talk benches. Everyone loves a good bench press,
Yes, they do.
but I imagine a solid bench is important for a lot more than just that.
You're absolutely right. A good bench is a versatile piece of equipment that opens up a world of exercise possibilities.
All right, let's get into the top picks. What are some of the budget-friendly benches that our sources recommend?
Well, REP Fitness makes another appearance on the list.
Okay.
With their FB 5000, this flat bench is a crowd pleaser and offers incredible value for the price. Plus, it's compatible with other REP Fitness pads, so you can upgrade later on if you want to.
That's pretty cool. So you can start with a basic flat bench and then add an incline pad down the road.
Exactly. And then there's the Rogue Flat Utility Bench 2.0. This one's known for its super solid build and portability.
Wait, portable? You mean I can take my bench press on the go? Kidding, but seriously, why is portability a selling point for a bench?
Well, it just means it's easier to move around your gym if you need to rearrange things or create more space. The Rogue Flat Utility Bench has angled legs, which not only make it more stable, but also easier to maneuver.
Smart design now for those who are looking for incline options. We have the REP AB 3100 adjustable bench.
That's a solid choice if you want to target different muscle groups and add more variety to your workouts. Incline presses, decline presses, even using it for seated rows, it's a multitasker.
Okay, so we've got our barbell, our squat rack, and our bench. Now we need some weight to actually lift right. Weight plates can get pretty expensive, though. Any tips for saving money here?
Absolutely. Both sources highly recommend scouring the secondhand market for weight plates. You can often find them in great condition for a fraction of the price of buying new.
Use weight plates. Why didn't I think of that? It's like buying used books. They work just as well as new ones.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Let's say I want to buy some new weight plates. What are our top picks for staying within a budget?
For iron plates, REP Fitness wins again with their REP Fitness iron plates. They're incredibly affordable, and a big selling point is their weight accuracy.
What could happen if my weight plates weren't accurate? I'm genuinely curious.
Well, you might think you're lifting 100 pounds, but you're actually lifting 95 or 105. It might not seem like a big deal, but inconsistent weights can make it hard to track your progress accurately.
Plus, wouldn't that make things potentially dangerous if you're accidentally lifting more weight than you thought you were?
Exactly. Accurate weight plates are essential for both progress and safety.
Okay.
For bumper plates, the top pick is Fringe Sport bumper plates. These are known for their durability, minimal bounce, and they're even molded to prevent cracking.
Hold on. Minimal bounce. Isn't the bounce kind of the point of bumper plates?
You're right, bumper plates are designed to absorb impact when you drop them, but too much bounce can be a problem, especially if you're doing dynamic lifts like cleans or snatches.
Oh.
You don't want the bar bouncing all over the place. Fringe Sport bumper plates strike a good balance. They're durable enough to withstand drops, but won't turn your gym into a bouncy castle.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I'm all about protecting my floors and my shins.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up, we can't forget about that jump rope. I admit, I initially thought it was an odd addition to the list of essentials,
Yeah.
but now I'm kind of intrigued.
It's easy to underestimate the power of a jump rope. It's an amazing tool for cardio coordination and even strength training, depending on the exercises you do.
And it's super compact and portable. You can literally throw it in your bag and take it anywhere.
Exactly. For a basic, durable rope that can handle just about anything, we have the Epitome Fitness PVC rope. It's a workhorse, and for those who are into speed work and double unders, the Survival and Cross Speed Rope is designed for fast spins and smooth rotations.
Okay, so we've covered like a ton of ground here.
We have...
Barbell squat racks, benches, weight plates, even jump ropes.
It's a good list.
I'm feeling pretty pumped, actually,
Yeah.
to start building my own budget-friendly home gym.
Awesome.
Hopefully you're feeling more confident about making good choices with your equipment.
Remember, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Investing in a few key pieces that are going to last for years
Yes.
is a much better strategy than buying a bunch of cheap stuff that you'll end up replacing.
I totally agree. It's like that saying, buy once, cry once.
It is.
You know, cry a little bit up front when you see the price tag, but then you're good to go.
Exactly.
Like years.
Years of awesome workouts without having to worry about your equipment falling apart.
Exactly. And building a home gym
Yeah.
is a journey.
It is a journey.
It's not a race.
No.
Start with the essentials that we've talked about today. Barbell, squat rack, bench,
Yes.
some weight plates. And as you get stronger, your fitness goals evolve. You can add more equipment over time.
Absolutely. And you might discover that you don't even need or want certain pieces of equipment.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I have one final question.
Okay.
What's like one piece of advice you would give to someone who is just starting out on their home gym journey?
That's a great question. I think the key is to just stay focused on your goals.
Okay.
It's easy to get overwhelmed
Oh, yeah.
by all the options and like all the shiny new
It
equipment.
really is. It's like walking into a candy store for fitness fanatics.
It is, but if you keep your fitness goals like front and center,
Okay.
it's going to help you make smart decisions about what equipment to prioritize.
Right.
Like, what are you trying to achieve with your training, strength, hypertrophy, powerlifting?
Yeah.
Once you know your goals, then you can choose the equipment that will best support those goals.
That's such great advice. It's so easy to get distracted by all the cool gadgets and gizmos.
It is.
But ultimately, it's about finding what works best for you.
Exactly. It's your home gym, your journey, your rules.
Well said. All right, folks. That's a wrap on our deep dive
It is.
into building a budget-friendly home gym.
Budget friendly.
Hopefully you're feeling inspired and ready to create an awesome workout space
Yeah.
that you love without breaking the bank.
Remember, start with the essentials, prioritize quality over quantity, and most importantly, have fun.
And don't be afraid to get creative.
That's right.
And think outside the box.
Yeah.
You don't need a fancy, expensive gym to get amazing results.
You really don't. And remember, it's an ongoing process.
It is.
You can add equipment and upgrade as you go.
So get out there and get strong.
Yes, get strong.
We'll be here to help you along the way. Until next time.